As you start using your new Dream Frame Pro, I have a useful tip for you to help you make your stitching look the best that it possibly can. It's always important to pull the bobbin thread to the surface before you start to sew. That lets you hold both of the thread tails in place beside the needle thread. If you're not holding the bobbin thread, the machine may not pick it up, which means the stitches don't form. A loose bobbin thread tail can make a bird's nest underneath the quilt, or even worse, it can wrap around the bobbin case or the machine hook. So make a habit of pulling up the bobbin thread every time you're ready to stitch, just like this. To pull up the bobbin thread, I'm going to grasp and hold the needle thread, and then I can either use the button on the handlebars or I can use the button on screen. Hold this firmly so the machine motion won't pull it out of your fingers, but don't pull it taut. And we're going to cycle through down and up with the needle. Then move the machine to the side and pull up your bobbin thread. Move the machine back, and you'll notice that both of my thread tails are under the presser foot. Then hold both of the thread tails as you stitch the basting across the top of the quilt. When you reach the other end of the quilt, you'll just move it to the side and clip your thread tails. And that basting stitch will be so easy to take out when you need to. Now you're ready for the fun part, actually quilting your quilt. I'm right-handed, so I usually start from the left side of my quilt, but of course you can quilt any place on the frame that you'd like to. We're going to remember to reset for a quilting stitch. And I'm going to pull up my bobbin thread again. And then we're ready to go. When you finish quilting an entire section, then you're ready to advance the quilt. So we'll pull the machine to the side, clip the threads, remove the side clips. We'll walk down to the other end. And release the ratchets on the two front rails. That lets them turn freely so that when I rotate the back rail, all three layers of the quilt advance into the next quilting position. It's one of the things that I love the most about the Dream Frame Pro. For more information, be sure to visit your authorized Brother dealer or visit brother-usa.com.